Right, good morning. Oh, it is now. Oh, it's literally just ticked past 6 a.m. Oh, I actually had an alright night's sleep. Yeah, it wasn't too, well, I was quite warm, unfortunately. Not much to do about, we can do about that. But yeah, the truck didn't get shook too much because obviously road traffic on that bit of road calmed down during the night. Yeah, it was an alright night's sleep. So, first night tramping, really good. At one point I did have a panic of, I could hear a noise, crap, don't tell me someone's going for my fuel, and I kind of glanced in the wing mirror to have a look, and it wasn't. It was another truck coming into park, and the noise I could hear was him slowly rolling up to my rear doors, which with his rear doors, I'm guessing he was loaded, because my rear doors were, I had one open, so you can see I was empty. He'd reversed up to me and left enough room so you could see through into my rear door, but you couldn't open his.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
Which, yeah, fine, fair enough. He was a box body as well, so he couldn't actually, that would be the only way for someone to get in is his doors. Anyway, I am on my way to go and get the collection. I hope they open at 6. I'm not 100% certain. I'm waiting to find out. And I'm less than 10 minutes away. Let's hope we've got a smooth day. I've got just under half a tank of diesel. I'm going to see how far I go. I may need to fill up, but I don't know yet. Don't know. Where the heck am I? Sorry, this collection, I've been here many a time. I've just never come in from this bit, from where the parking is. So it's just taking a bit of getting used to figure out where the hell it is. I'm hearing weird noises, but I've done my vehicle checks, everything's fine. So, God knows. God knows! Time's going to get loaded. Catch you in a bit. So, that's me loaded. Turns out they don't do loading before 7 a.m. normally, but they let me into site, let me use the TERDIS, as I like to call them, the portable loops, which I'm very relieved about. And one of the 4 keys had got there for 6:30, and so he came down and loaded me. So yeah, I am loaded. It is now 7:10, and I'm leaving there. I'm all strapped up. I have got over 11 tons of load, so the truck is feeling it. It does make me laugh when we load at that place. That the truck will be sitting there, and like this truck you can do 2 things with the air suspension when you are being loaded. You can either leave it completely dead, and so what happens is, as they put stuff on, you see the back just sort of going kind of thing, and then as soon as you turn it on, it's then going and tries to work it all out, and then drops axles and whatever. Or you can turn the engine off and leave the ignition on. I suppose there's 3 ways, or you can leave the engine on. But turn the ignition off, turn the ignition on but leave the engine off, and as they load, so I'm trying to get rid of a fly, and as they load, the suspension will try and work it out. I prefer to do that because it does its best to keep it level, which is going to be easier, make life a little easier for the forklift. And I don't know if it's a SEBO thing, but when I've watched the air gauges, the air tank gauges, it seems to use less air doing that. I don't know why it would, but it looks like it, but then it may just be a placebo effect. But yeah, they lifted the first pack on, and out of the, it goes up to 100, it normally says 180 psi, it dropped to about 130 from the first pack alone. So it was like, oh, okay. And then as he was putting the second pack on, sorry, this is a horrible junction. Let's go for it, committed. Cool. As he was putting the second pack on, the truck just went bonk, and he was like, yep, drop axle. And there were still 2 more packs to go on. So, yeah, there's some weight. There is some weight. But I now have approximately 2-hour drive of 96 miles to get to the Delovore. I've got to go, I think it was telling me yesterday to go south, M25 clockwise, across to Dartford again, go around the south of London on the M25 to go to the delivery point, but then on the way back to continue going clockwise, go past Heathrow. I'm assuming that the sat nav's still going to say to do that same thing.
Take the next left.
But obviously, throughout the day, I'm going to have an ear to the radio because I am going to be using 2 of the worst conflict points of the M25 where there's always traffic issues. So yeah. Onwards!
After 500 feet, turn
again.
left.
Onwards to the delivery.
This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world, good world gone bad. Half the people die while the rest of us are split in halves. It's a good world, good world gone bad.
Right. Typical, starting it with saying, right. Anyway. Just coming off the M25. Not sure. I can't remember if I set the time lapse on, but I've been and got some diesel. The eye-watering prices of diesel at the moment is a bit shocking.
And take the first exit.
Thankfully, I don't have to pay for it. Fuel cards.
Enter the roundabout, take the first exit.
The auto brake thing just really took over then and really heavily braked for some reason. But yes, I am about 12 miles from the drop, which I can't remember the name. Let's jump down my bed. Okay. Oh, I've just seen that it's on a farm. I have also noticed that it does say on this paperwork that it has to be rigid at the moment because there's roadworks, which means it's probably going to be incredibly tight. And before anyone said anything, the afters of late amber, I was committed. There was no way of me stopping it safely. So yeah, let's go and see if we can find this place. Which I'm also going to do, while I think about it, is turn that off. Hang on a second. I may have to mute. There we go. There we go. Just turned off the traffic alerts. I want right-hand lane. There's a big plane over there.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
I don't know yet what the plan is for after I've done this delivery. I'm just assuming at the moment it's going to just be a make my way back north and the
take the second
call
exit.
if there's something to get on the way. I know. I really need to do something with that paperwork because it keeps flying forward. Go away. It's going to fly forward again. It's just my timesheets. I must say, as country roads go, this is quite a nice one. I mean, it is an A road. And also, in case you're wondering, a Panaraisin was very nice. It was Marks and Spencer's Panaraisin, which I've had one of those in the past, and I wasn't very impressed. That one was very nice. My wife would be loving this amount of airplanes. It's one of those things we both like to do. It's going to make it sound really sad. Like a proper saddo. One of those things we both like to do, or just to go and relax, is go and park up near our local airport and watch all the planes go in and out. I mean, we're obviously not the only ones because it's always busy. Shush. And also Big Jet TV proves we're not the only ones. But yeah, it's just a nice thing to do, just to go and unwind, just go and watch some planes. You know, the last few times we've been, we've misjudged the movements, timing, and so on the way there we can see that there's like, either see multiple takeoffs happening or multiple landings happening on the way there, and then get there and we may see one or two, and then there's nothing for like an hour and a half, and then just as we leave, because we're getting tired, the movement's starting to pick up again. It's just like, damn. Wildlife Centre. Okay.
Prepare to go over the roundabout after half a mile.
Thank you. I will. Question. For those of you who are truckers, I just want to see if this is something that only... Basically, I'm wondering if I've got a theory that's correct, or if I've just got a weird issue. I have noticed recently that when I'm pulling into services where there's a lot of European trucks, that my Bluetooth suddenly stops working. It's literally like there is something blocking the Bluetooth signal. I've got a theory. Now, this tacho in this truck is a Generation 2. What that means is it's fitted with a device that allows DVSA, or VOSA as a lot of people know it as, to remotely download my tacho information whilst I'm on the move. I'm wondering, and I have a theory, that someone's come up with a device. I have a theory that someone's come up with a device that can block that from happening. I don't know what it is they use to connect, whether it's Bluetooth, whether it's Wi-Fi. I don't know. To me, it makes sense that there's like a hidden... Shut up. A hidden Bluetooth network, or a hidden Bluetooth signal that you can't see on your phone, that they can connect to, and then that negotiates a Wi-Fi connection for them to then download the data. Because one of the things I've heard is that when they're doing the remote download, if you're an Arctic, they need to be alongside you or in front of you. If they're at the rear doors, then they won't get the signal. Which to me would suggest yes, it is using Bluetooth. And it's got me wondering. Because it's happening a lot. And it only happens when I'm in a service station. And there's a lot of European trucks there. It's just a theory. Because these things now, well, especially this one because it's a Gen 2, has GPS in it. And so the old stick a magnet here trick doesn't work. Or shouldn't work in it. And so people are having to find new ways to push the tachos. I'm just wondering. Has anyone else noticed stuff happening? Because if not, it could just be this truck's Bluetooth receiver's a bit flaky. Come on. Engine and gearbox. Please let me know if you have experienced that. You may have experienced it and just not even noticed it. You may have just gone, oh, Bluetooth dropped out, I'll reconnect. No. Don't start doing that. Sat-nav's just got confused and thinks I'm in the field. It's now trying to recalculate a route for me. There we go. No. For a moment then it was like, oh no, you are on the road. And then it dropped off into the field again. GPS signal's obviously getting very confused. Bouncy. That was tight then. Tight enough that briefly I think I brushed the curb and it was straightening the steering. Oh my, 2.9 miles away. A little nice little village slash town. Spot the C-speed camera. Quick double check the speed I'm doing. We're all good. So tired. I think my brain is still waking up, even though I've been on the go now, getting on just under 4 hours. I just feel tired. I've been driving for 2.5 hours. Literally bang on 2.5 hours of driving so far. Wait. There wasn't that long a delay at my loading point, so it gave me time to go and use the
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
That there's a crazy one-way system coming up.
After 1/4 mile, keep left.
Do you want to get to your side of the road there, man?
After 300 feet, keep left.
Yes, I am going to keep left. I'm just letting that van go without me having to do some harsh braking. Ooh, apparently I'm allowed up to 40 now. I'm less than 2 miles away. I just had the thought of, please don't tell me the front camera's still on time lapse. It's not. we're okay there. Why? What? This is telling me to go down here to do a U-turn. Why? I'm trying to go down here to turn around and then go back up the hill. This is not making much sense to me.
Turn back at the roundabout, taking the third exit.
I'm going to. Why? Why you get me to do this?
Take the third exit.
You have just confused me. The oldest at nay, navigate. You just want me to burn that diesel I've just paid for. Well, I haven't paid for, the company's paid for, but Satnav's just like, yes, you got diesel. Well done. You need more. Or he wants to give the truck a workout.
Prepare to keep left after half a mile.
Let's keep left. Well, I have to keep left. How have you got me to go that? Okay, whatever.
After 1,000 feet,
Bring it down
keep
to
left.
30.
Then go over the roundabout.
Keep left.
After 300 feet, keep left. Then go over the roundabout. Go over the roundabout, taking the second exit.
I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, I'm seeing signs
Take the
that
second
road
exit.
that I'm pretty sure I'm looking for, and saying about roadworks on them, on it. Because they did mention about roadworks, so
After quarter of a mile, enter the roundabout
what I'm going to
and
do
take the third
actually,
exit.
I'm going to very
Then
quickly
arrive at
and briefly
waypoint.
just pull in here. This is a good trick that I do from time to time. Pull in here because this is a business. So I can very quickly look them up now.
Enter the roundabout, take the third exit. Then arrive at waypoint.
Okay. Yep, I've got to take this diversion.
Recalculating route.
I am trusting you, Google. Don't lead me astray. Annoying bit is the place I need is literally there, but I'm having to go around the houses to get to it, I think, because of a road closure. Oh dear. fit in as well. I got a feeling this might be a good diversion potentially, because this possibly would fit in with the don't send an Arctic. You know, I think there is a more official diversion route, but this is not it. Every last bit of torque. Poor battered engine.
After 1,000 feet, turn right. Then take the next left.
I'm kind of off that sat nav onto that sat nav now. Come on, come on. There we go.
Take the next right. Then take the next left.
No, I'm not doing that. The problem it's not going to like is the fact that
Recalculating route.
my waypoint, I think the way it's placed it is in the middle of those roadworks. So yeah.
After quarter of a mile, turn back at the roundabout, taking the third exit.
Hoping. Now I know what that's trying to do. It's trying to send me to the far side and say, walk!
Turn back at the roundabout, taking the third exit.
I am trying to refuse it to let me do that. I haven't seen any no trucks allowed signs. So as far as I can tell, I'm still allowed to be here.
After 700 feet, turn left.
Interesting. I think this is now realising it's got to take me from the other side. Interesting. They may now be in agreement. Maybe. Hey madam, if you're going to turn in. Because I need to use a bit of that other side of the road to get out. Thankfully, that Sainsbury's van slowed right down for me. Anyone coming the other way? No. There was a nasty bit of tree branch sticking out then that I thought was going to hit my cab. Thankfully, it didn't.
Recalculating route.
Oh, shut up.
Recalculating route.
The trees have confused it.
After 1,000 feet, turn right.
No. Because I'm not there.
Recalculating route. Turn back where possible.
Priority of oncoming vehicles. There we go.
Recalculating route.
Aren't diversions fun? Diversions for roadworks. They're just so much fun! Okay. I'm genuinely thought for a moment that big hanging tree Not as tall as I thought it was. Half expected to collect some of these trees on the way. That transit's just had to put himself in the bush. Hello, little Mazda. Mazda friend. I don't know. Around the corner. If this is potentially an expected diversion, I can kind of see sort of why they would have said don't in an Arctic. This would be a bit too sketchy for an Arctic to be going down. Apparently got a very sharp left coming up.
After 1,000 feet, turn left.
Fun times. This could be so much fun times.
Although when you stay there, I can afford dinner for you.
Right. It's apparently just up here somewhere. That was tight. That was very tight. Apparently it's just up here somewhere. I just need to figure out how and where. Okay. Guess it's the left coming up. Yes. Oh. That sign said something about delivery vehicles. I missed what it said. Let's go back and find out. Without taking too much bush with me. Blind on that side then. What does it say? What secrets do you hold for me, sign? Probably going to be a please call before you go up this road in case somebody got the delivery in. Yeah, delivery vehicles, please phone. I'll be back. Ready then? I'm all tipped. That yard was mental. Yeah. I was one of 6 trucks that turned up to tip it all at the same time. They weren't ready for that. But I am now tipped. And I will be heading back to base after I go back to where I've just been loaded from. Yes, back to where I loaded this morning to get another load to take back to base. So it's a little bit of a rinse repeat. But instead of load there, bring elsewhere, i.e. here, it's load there, take back to base. So yeah, I've got a feeling the office wasn't quite expecting me to be tipped as early as I was.
Keep right on the main road.
Very happy and relieved about that. I'm slightly concerned about the names of some of these roads that I'm going past. That looked very close to that telegraph pole then. Like my wing mirror may have got a bit on the close side. But to be fair, that van just panicked.
Keep right on the main road.
To be honest though, vehicles that size, when it's a van or you know, transit flatbed or something like that, something that's bigger than, oh I don't know, a Ford KA, I have no objections to them having a panic, because
Recalculating route.
they're a wide vehicle.
Recalculating route.
The one that gets me is when I'm going down a road like this. You know, yes, it has tight sections, but a section like this, you know, reasonable width. If I've met another truck coming the other way, then yeah, we would have to judge it or, you know, whatever. And then you get like a KA, and it can freak out and just slam brakes on. It's just like, there was no need for that. There you had more than enough room. Admittedly, sometimes just to make them feel better, I will go onto their side of the road, get that a little bit closer, even if I don't need to. If I've seen that they've had a brown trouser moment and come to a dead stop because they're panicking about space, I'll be like, well, I just want to set a wing mirror, I'm not going to put it in the bush, I'll take a bit of your road, thank you very much. Is that mean of me? I don't know. I don't know what that noise was then either. So, yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'm on for a 10-hour drive today, I think. Depends how nice the M25 wants to be to me going back into the Dartford crossing. That's saying it's going to send me Dartford away. I mean, I'd be shocked if it didn't. But you never know. It might not send me that way. It may not want to rack up 4 dart charges in a 24, well, yeah, basically about 24 hours. You never know. You never know. Catch you in a bit. So, I'm about 15 minutes out from the collection. I am feeling it. I am feeling tired. I am ready to go back to base and ready to go home. I'm just tired. Yeah. It's one of those of. It's weird. It's not like dangerously tired. I just feel tired. If that makes sense. Probably does. Probably doesn't. I don't know. But hopefully, this reload shouldn't take too long. They're normally pretty quick. I am most likely gonna have another 45 there, just so I've got a clean, fresh clock to get back. Save me having to take another stop on the way back, basically. Especially seeing, you know, it's going to involve the A14 and M1. A14 rarely has problems, but the M1, well, it's the M1. Hopefully, it's going to be a word that I'm not going to say because I wasn't going to jinx it. But if I at least reset my driving time, then that should be some remnants of laughing.
Enter the roundabout, take the second
I just
exit.
thought of how much footage I'm going to have to go through to edit this video. That's going to be a lot of footage.
Take the second exit.
Do I split this? You would know by now, but I don't know yet, whether this is going to be one video or two. Don't know. We'll see. Well, all I can do is just say, we'll see. Why is this brake light? Oh, it's because there's another roundabout coming up here, of course. Come on. But I was speaking to the wife last night, she was saying, asking about, you know.
It's also breaking traffic news is there's been a.
With my experience, I had a little bit. I hadn't slept at that point, but she was asking, you know, how I felt about the tramping side. You know, is it a thing that I'm willing to do going forward? And I'd say yeah. I genuinely think I'd probably been a bit more cautious if I had a load on. I think it might have been a good thing to an extent that my first tramp I didn't have a load. So therefore there was no concerns. I could open up the rear door, leave it open, and there should be no concerns about about the current variants, basically. Also, I had the really useful tip off from my work about where to park. It would have been nicer if Costa Coffee hadn't closed their toilets early, and if the toilets in the Aldi and M&S Food that was a little bit of a walk away wasn't closed. Luckily, it's going to sound disgusting now. Luckily, I predicted it might be the case, and so I tried to plan eating around it. But I did have ready to go, and I'll admit I had to use it, the emergency bottle. It felt weird stepping outside to relieve myself during the night. So yeah, the emergency bottle had to be used, which got tipped out this morning. Not littered though. I literally just emptied the bottle and then the bottle's going into the bin. But that is another top tip I can give from my one night's experience now of tramping. Have an emergency bottle. I've got these big 1.75 litre water bottles. Which is just used to have that much water. And by chance I had one that was half empty. So genuinely what I did is I tipped the remainder into the screen wash bowl. And then kept hold of the plastic bottle, and then that was my emergency bottle for the night. Not pleasant, but it's just what unfortunately truckers have to do, because public toilets don't seem to be a thing outside of services, and services charge you through the friggin' nose to park up. That's if you can find space.
After 100 feet, turn right.
So we all have to resort to basically parking in industrial estates and
left.
doing things like have a water bottle. I feel sorry for the female truckers. It is not as easy for them. So my waffling has meant that we're literally about a mile away from the collection. Where we go. This collection, you have to have full PPE. So you must be wearing your hard hat, high vis, safety glasses, and you're meant to have hearing protection apparently, but no one ever checks that. You must have long trousers on. So it was just I know I got it in here because, well, for starters, I collected from there this morning, but I just certainly had to have a quick moment of, oh, where did I put it? Also got to make sure I'm not too warm. We have to do it for a temperature scanner on the way in. I do wonder how many of our trucks might be here.
After
Usually
1,000 feet, turn right. Then arrive at waypoint.
Okay. Need to get my
Take the next
the
right.
reference out in a second.
Then arrive at waypoint. You have reached a waypoint. Then turn back where possible.
Ah, the sister truck's here.
Calculating route.
Hello again. Sorry? Oh, right. So down basically where I was this morning, but left. So I was in loading area 3 this morning.
Turn back where possible. Take the next.
I am loaded. I have 45. I have a clean driving clock. I am heading back to base. When they open the barrel and let me out. There we go. I don't know if the guy was waiting for me to leave before he can go home. In which case, if he was, I feel sorry for him. Right.
Calculating route.
Ah, it's warm. It's warm. Did I mention it's warm? I need to get up. That won't help. I turned the fans down for some reason. But yes, I am done. Because of issues, namely the size of the packs I've got on, I have got a bit of a bulge. The bulge isn't the product. The bulge in my curtain, I feel like I need to make clear that when I was talking about bulge, a bulge in the curtain. The bulge in the curtain is from the ratchet strap. It's from the actual ratchet itself, because the packs go right up to the edge of the bed and slightly, like about 2 mil, 3 mil over. So, but it's the first time in this truck that I'm actually driving what it is branded to drive. So there we go. But what I'm going to do, because I've just literally got to drive back, and unless something exciting happens on the way back, I'm just going to basically drive back. So I'm going to say, you ready? Thank you very much for watching. Please do remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, and there's something else I've got a feeling. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, and share the video. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Okay, thank you very much for doing that, madam. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome. I know. I waffle, and I don't show a lot of loading, if any. But the hope is to get that to change. But until next time, be well, be nice, don't cut up a trucker, and salmon slap a cyclist. Those of you who listen to Just Another Trucking Podcast will understand that. And I can just barely see a car. Am I good to go? I'm committing now. So I can't see. Yeah, I'm good to go. Yes. Till next time. Which might be in a bit if there's any incidents on the way back, but otherwise, until next time, see you around. Bye bye. Bye. Go. Subscribe. Go.
After 1,000
Seriously,
feet,
why are you still
turn
watching
left.